Speaking of social media, if in fact his attempted Twitter takeover has distracted Elon Musk from his focus on Tesla, well, you sure couldn't tell it from his company's performance and 420 earnings. The EV maker blowing away expectations with a record profit of $3.7 billion, 3 times what it was just a year ago. Praz Subramanian here with us to break it down. Good to see you, Praz. So, how does he do it in the face of supply chain issues, the Shanghai shutdown, and all the headwinds that they're facing in that industry?
You know, I think it comes down to a lot of the fact that they maintain pricing. They're able to keep raising prices throughout the entire quarter. Demand did not go away. I mean, look, free cash flow tripled in the quarter compared to what the estimates were, right? So just a monster quarter. And I think you got to be impressed with the fact that they were able to sort of, deal with the shutdown, partial shutdown in China. They still amped up. They opened up Texas. They opened up Berlin. And Fremont's going strong. So that's kind of how you do it.
So then as you look at some of the expectations here and how it compares to some of the competitors, what does this mean? Does the rest of the crowd even stand a chance?
It just makes me seem to believe that Tesla is still head and shoulders above its competition. We see the traditional automakers like Volkswagen, GM, Ford coming online. Ford's going to basically later this month start delivering that Ford F-150 at an event in Dearborn. So they're going to start eking into Elon, but the thing is that, we saw this interesting chart, I think that it was in the earnings chart last night, earnings released last night about how, all the Super Bowl ads for EV makers actually bumped up Tesla's sales because of just the EV interest. So they're still the king there.
Zero marketing budget, right?
Exactly. So you have Elon, with Elon's Twitter, right? That's the marketing budget, exactly,
right.
Yeah.
And so with Elon, one thing that we have continued to watch, of course, aside from his takeover at Twitter that he's attempting to move forward with, is also the ability to just woo more buyers out there in the market in a luxury environment that he had disrupted, quite frankly, in the EV space. And so now as you have more entrants, more competition, how much are they going to need to ramp up production and delivery and cut down that window for delivery as well?
He mentioned last night that they're still on pace for that 50% CAGR or compound annual growth rate. He said 60% is possible, so 1.6 million vehicles next year or this year. It's definitely possible, the fact that you have 2 or 3 new factories coming online. And I think that the market is expanding such that you can actually have Tesla grow, but then also have GM come on, VW come on, and Ford come on. Because in this country, it's like 2.5%, 5% of cars sold in the country are EV. So there's plenty of space for EV, that transition to happen for everyone.
It's going to be fascinating to watch the rest of the field play catch up. Praz Subramanian, good stuff. Thank you, my friend.